So, hello people. Now, today in this session, I'm going to talk to you about one of the things in this realm of digital marketing, or I would rather say performance marketing, that really holds you back from cracking a job interview. Now, when you go or when you apply for any job interview for the positions of performance marketing, digital marketing, directors, managers, the first thing that companies expect you is to provide a detailed resume, a curriculum vitae. In these resumes, they are expecting you to put in your summaries, then skills, then experiences, what all you have worked. But one of the key things that companies look for digital marketing agencies or even companies is the projects and budgets. They really want to see how many projects you have worked on, what were the domains of those projects, and how much amount you have spent on these projects. So it's a very good idea if you can somehow give a glimpse of those projects along with the budgets somewhere in your resume. That's number one. However, they would further want to ask you, or they might check you if you have a project portfolio. This is one of the documents. Then they ask for the bio as well. Now, bio is not very, uh, let's say, very long part. It's all about your summary, but then the key aspect is this project portfolio here. So here I'm just simply showing you a project portfolio which I have created for myself, starting with the domains I have worked in. So here I'm presenting 4 domains in e-commerce along with the budgets. All of these budgets are in INR. The only reason I didn't put in the currency is because of the fact that I sometimes apply for abroad jobs, let's say for AU or for USA or for Middle East. In that case, I really have to talk in their currencies. But in your case, if you're applying for India, you can put INR, or if you are applying for USA, let's say, you can put USD over here. So this is the important highlight of my career of what I have worked in. Not all the projects are listed here, but I have just put down the important projects which I can explain to the companies. Very important part. Now, when you provide any of these project portfolios, companies will always be asking you questions on these portfolios. So you have to make sure that the projects you are putting in the portfolio, you have the answers for that. I'll just explain how and what questions companies would ask. So here I started creating this portfolio with writing down 4 projects in e-commerce, 3 projects in education, 3 in real estate, 3 in medical, 2 in immigration, and 2 for tour and travel services. However, if I would have been applying for a e-commerce job, or tomorrow, let's say if I would apply for the education job, then I'll have to make sure that my education portfolio list is more than the other projects list. Otherwise, company will get an impression that I have not really worked majorly in the education sector. Similarly, if you think of applying for the real estate job, then always try to put this real estate on the top and have maximum projects in real estate. So you can really define, or the company feel comfortable while hiring you for their real estate project. Then you'll be expected to share the detailed information of the project. This is where the detailing of the portfolio starts. So it always starts with the company website. Sometimes, in my cases, if we are bounded by any legal contract, then we cannot directly show the company URL. We cannot share the client exact details. In that case, you can just mention the client domain, that's a business type. In this case, rather than writing the website URL, I can even write the category as e-commerce. If I have signed a NDA with this company or with my agency. Anyways, then I'll have to decide or write down some overview about the project. Always good to have this overview. Then the challenges, the most important part. So these interviewers are looking for 2 things. One, if you are skilled enough for this job that they are hiring for. But second, which is more important, is the fact that if you can really, you know, fulfill or meet any hurdles for the project, or if you can fulfill first of all, find the issues, and then you can face the challenges or not, and then provide a solution for it. So it's all about finding the challenge or finding the issue, understanding the challenge, and then provide the outcome. That means provide the performance out of it. That's why the jobs are called as performance marketers. Okay. So here, let's say in this project, I had really listed down the challenges for Bonjour, which is one of the e-commerce project of mine. This was having a unstructured Google Merchant Center and product feed. So that was one of my challenges. I had unstructured product feed. Now companies could ask me, how did I fix those product feeds? So I really have to be ready with those answers in my mind, if not in this project portfolio, because I can't write everything in the project portfolio. Second of it was inefficient campaign hierarchy impacting scalability. Very important part. So the entire structure or the hierarchy of the campaigns was not up to mark, due to which I was not able to scale up the project. That could be one of my challenges. Then limited performance visibility across categories, difficulty in maintaining high ROAS while scaling spend. Now, these are the challenges of my project, which I have done in the past. The goal of the project was structuring Meta Merchant Center, ad account, campaign and ad group, performance, marketing strategy, sales, growth, and profitability. The goals are usually similar for any of the campaigns. It's all about growing the company, growing the profitability, performing the campaigns, restructuring the campaigns. So goal, in terms of goal, you won't find any difference. However, challenges could be different, and then your answers has to be specific as per those challenges. Now, in the execution, I had to rebuild Merchant Center with optimized product titles, attributes, and categories. Now you can see the first challenge, which was unstructured Merchant Center and product feed, is covered, is answered by optimizing the titles, attributes, and categorization. One of the things. Then designed a scalable campaign structure across search and shopping and display. That means I have really designed a restructured the shopping and display and search campaigns. That means now I also have to think or should ready with my answers if it get asked, how did I restructure it? Then segmented campaigns by product categories for better control and optimization. Implemented continuous A/B testing for creatives. Now, very good example of A/B testing. Companies love these answers, specifically A/B testing. Just love hearing A/B testing, right? So you can say I have tested different creatives, maybe one creative with the influencer image, another creative without influencer image. Think of anything that you can really answer to the interviewer. Then I have had a regular coordination with client teams for reporting, planning, and scaling. The products of this company was apparel, accessories, and innerwear. The key KPIs, very important part, key performance indicators for this project was monthly ad spend, total sales, revenue, and ROAS. ROAS means the KPI was to increase the ROAS from 300x to 600x. This is about e-commerce. Now the goals will directly change when it comes from e-commerce to another business. In e-commerce, we'll always be having issues in products, merchant center, whereas in other accounts, in service-based businesses, we don't have merchant center of the products. So we always have to be mindful of the fact that we don't mention merchant center shopping campaign, or in fact, product feeds when it comes to the service-based businesses. Now, another one which I would like to highlight here could be a real estate project. Okay, this one is a real estate one, Exurbia Developers. It's a large-scale real estate brand with millions of square feet. Okay, detailed about the company challenges, managing multiple real estate projects simultaneously. So this is one of the challenge of this developer. Let's say the developer is having multiple projects running in different cities at the same time. My difficulty was to manage all of those projects at one particular window. Then the second challenge was creating awareness across different locations. Again, as it was in different locations, I was really finding difficult to create awareness. Now, the moment I think about creating awareness, the only thing that comes to my mind is publishing the video campaigns or maybe offline banners in the market. Scaling reach while maintaining engagement. Now it's about engagement as well. Goals: establish social media presence for multiple projects, very required. Drive brand awareness, leverage video marketing. You can see now we had to leverage video marketing for audience expansion. Okay. How did I execute it? Set up and manage social media profiles for 5 projects. That means I had 5 different social media profiles now, each for different project. Then I would be having one main project, one main company profile, of course. Planned and executed campaigns across all 3 platforms. Developed video-led strategy for YouTube growth. Scaled budget strategy to maximize reach and frequency. Then I have a detailed portfolio for Middle East, starting with overview, challenges, goals, execution, locations. Then again, a property based project in Middle East for the same. In the end, you can even think about writing some core expertise across these projects, the final insights, and that will suffice your client's requirement, your interview requirement of sharing him a clean project portfolio. So I'll try to share the link of this portfolio somewhere at the bottom of the video, which this draft, this editable file or this download might help you to have a project portfolio for yourself.